It's happening! Boz has arrived. So today is an exciting day. Yesterday I spent all day prepping my car, and we've been painting the inside, which is cool, very exciting. So that's going to start going back together soon. But you'll see it, it's all primed, and we're going to get some colour on in a minute. We just need it to dry. So that's exciting. But as it's pissing with rain, we're having a full car day. So, the whole team is here.
Hamish check.
In total, there is actually going to be 9 people on this day. And going on in this garage, George's got his car, and this stuff happening. Oh no, I invited him.
Oh no, here.
It's getting busy, isn't it?
And then when the kid comes in a minute, we're going to lower his car as well.
If he comes.
So we'll have 3 cars on the go today.
I'll try and find something in my car if you want as well.
You got any more Chinese plastic we can put on it?
You need to tell everyone what you're doing to your car.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Would you hold up? Be a bowl.
Probably.
Fill it as well. Yeah. Oh!
Ain't bad, is it? Do this bit.
Well, it's not good, but...
We're
doing a body shot.
Another one to add to the roster. Bodywork specialist.
Oh my!
You have to watch things you want.
You'd never know they weren't professional.
No. No one would ever question.
Tell everyone about them.
Honestly, the Polish flight attendants when we were flying to Budapest, my god, lovely bit of motor that.
Gracious.
I said to her, Lewecka, and she said, yes. I don't know what yes is in Polish. Prego. No, that's not right.
That's sick.
Is that well?
So is that for the next year?
Budapest, in Hungary.
What's the deal then? Just 3 bits?
We went to Poland on the way. we went to Budapest via Poland because it was about £4 cheaper. You gotta do what you gotta do. Thank you.
Oh, well done, that's good.
But we got to experience the Polish airport,
Yeah, it's off.
which was fun.
What is happening in the House of Commons?
We've pretty much got a coat of primer on everything. Hamish and I are both about to die because we've gassed ourselves, even with masks on. Yeah, we can leave it a little bit and then get some colour on, I think. What do you think? Woo! Okay. It's mineral grey, like the M140 grey.
Yeah, metallic.
Yeah. Nice. And then we got some clear coat. I bought some. There's 2 different ones. There's Body Shop lacquer, and then there's heavy duty PU lacquer. Because I thought heavy duty sounds good, especially on the harness bar. Because my harnesses will be rubbing on it. Where the harness is wrapped around the harness bar, it's like it's gonna rub the paint. No idea, maybe.
What the fuck is going on here?
Good evening, and welcome to a small shed in Hampshire.
No, you can't say that. You
I
can't.
can say we're in Hampshire. Hampshire's a large area.
Where's Liphug? Where's Basingstoke?
Near Gloucester. We're from the north. I like to have baths.
Right, we'll start that again.
Right. Update. So, over the weekend, we painted the inside of the E30. Please, right this way, so step into my office. All the cage is looking pretty fresh. Pretty happy with it. I mean, it's a rattle can job, but stoked. So, the plan next, I've sound deadened all the floor on this side. And for any smart ass in the comments that's gonna go, that's a drift car, you're adding weight, why are you sound deadening it? Firstly, secondly,
shut up, bitch!
when I want to drive around late at night listening to Taylor Swift, I need to be able to hear it. So, valid. Also, if you've ever had any girl in your car ever, you'll know they like to listen to music. Valid?
Valid.
Valid. So, they got to be able to hear it. Otherwise, you're not going to get any roadhead. What?
What?
Who? Road
Road what?
I've actually only fitted this because it works to handcuff.
So what are we doing now then?
So, the next steps for this are, I need to sound deaden all the rest of it, basically. Want to sound deaden that side of the floor. Over the back, I'm going to build a box here. Our friend Ed is going to put some speakers in. And then I'm going to four-way stretch carpet, basically a load of the back, tidy it all up so it looks pretty nice. However, I haven't ordered any carpet yet. So we got a little bit to wait for that, probably a week or so. I also need to order some floor mats. The other thing is this. Before I can carpet it, we need to know whereabouts we're going to put it. Yeah. And it needs to be longer because like in any cool drift car ever in Poland, they're driving along and it's like this long. I want it so that I've got a like...
This is the reason we've cut the sunroof out.
It's so that the hydro can poke through like this, and when I'm driving and you see this happen,
you know it's about to go down.
It's about to go down. I'm going to crash into a wall. So yeah, we need to work out, make a plate for this, and either weld it or bolt it on to the side of the trans tunnel before I cover it in sound deadening. So that's another step. So for the moment, until we got carpet and all that stuff sorted, we're going to come back here. We took this apart because originally the plan was to rip the engine out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
To turbo it, or engine swap it. We haven't really decided at that point. Well, I hadn't decided at that point. Don't know why I keep saying we. But I haven't got the money to do it at the moment. I just want to get it back on the road, do all those bits, and then save up some money and turbo it. Potentially might have another engine inbound, maybe, that we can build as a turbo somewhere over here in this region while we're doing skids in this, and then when it's ready, just hit one of those, swap it around. But I need to earn some money before we can do that. So plan now.
What is this?
Oh, one step at a time. There we go. We're getting there. So we need to put the bay back together. It's basically just the rad, the bumper, and the coolant pipes, and yeah, the intake. But that's got a little bit of a. Oh.
What?
Yeah, there's a small. Oh, on the wrong side of the MAF sensor, which I heard can put you in limp mode, and it's really annoying. So yeah, bay back together, bonnet on, bumper on. Then
I have a question.
Shoot.
What about this bumper, or what's left of this bumper?
So the rear bumper, we're getting there. Over here, straight from our favourite place.
The land of the Levetkas.
The land of the Levetkas, where they do big skids and have attractive
Cars.
that we found out when we went to Eastern Europe. Straight from Poland, we've got one of your finest Polish Pandem kits. Hell yeah. So if you come around here, with a bit of love, obviously, that's not going to fucking straight on there, but that's the general idea.
Jeez.
Pandem kit is going on. That is going to be the next step. And yeah, at that point, we should be pretty close to being on the road. Inside done, bay back together, Pandem kit, drifts. Like it? So, unfortunately, the GoPro died, hence why that last clip ended so rapidly. But, as we said, we've been getting on with the front end. We've had this back on, chucked a bit of primer on it because it was a bit grotty. Front bumper's gone back on, and we're just putting the grille back in now. And we're just fitting this bar back in, which is... We're not going to talk about whatever the previous owner did here. One day it will be rectified, but for now, it's not. It is what it is. got most of the bay back together. We've just slammed on the 15s, the rotors, which for some reason I was like, oh yeah, the overall size is actually about the same as the 17s. It's not anywhere close, is it? I just lined them up next to each other and I was like,
Pull that action sander.
oh. So yeah, you slap them on. This is mainly back together. The only thing we need to jack it up for is to change the rear bumper and
Put the exhaust on.
put the exhaust back on. So it is very exciting. And this is the first time it's been dropped down in
All four wheels in a long time.
probably, I don't know, at least 4 months, 5 months? Oh my god. You might not get that jack out now. What's this at on?
Yes. Which way are you going? Forwards?
I think so. What do you think? Oh, he's taking the handbrake off, so.
Honestly, I don't know. I suppose we're very quickly about to find out.
Oh, hi there!
Look how low it is. I don't even remember it being this low.
Oh my god.
What?
Clearance is... yes.
Yes, clearance. That's not horrendous.
I do kind of wish I could run it without a kit. Because it does look pretty cool.
Does it very cool.
But, unfortunately, as everyone's seen, the arches have been ground out of it already. Which is a bit of a shame.
I mean, unfortunately, you've also bought a Pandem kit,
Yeah, there is that.
which is going to be.
Oh no, how unfortunate.
Well, no, but you know, like.
Yeah. Until I find out I need like 11 Js.
Yeah.
I was joking, but now I'm not joking. So there's been a bit of an not unfortunate revelation, but
It's just a revelation we were never going to see.
it was a revelation. Well, so I didn't realise quite how rowdy my wheel spacing is going to have to be. Because these are 9J, 0 ET, and like, if it was standard, that would look savage. That would look sick. But unfortunately, when the Pandem kit goes on, it just gets so lost in there and they're so small. You end up with like a 4-finger arch gap and they're like tucked right in. So even if we space them out, we can't afford to go any lower really without smashing everything off all the time because we live in the middle of the countryside. Or we put balloon tyres on, but like they would be so balloony, it's gonna look silly. So yeah.